right. Hey. Okay, so how how was it? How was this experience of making the cut, of having a great attitude? That's how you make the cut.
I had an amazing time, especially because it was all a surprise to me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be invited or not, and when I was invited last minute, I realized how good it is to work hard and to just, keep going until the very end, because it does pay off. And I was a little bummed out thinking I wasn't going to come, so that made me want to stop even dancing. But I'm proud of myself that I didn't let my emotions or my attitude get the best of me. And going was such a privilege, and just all the things that we learned, all the people that we met, the environment we were. It was like a vacation. It was not a vacation, but just the place we were was nice. And
It's a sanctuary.
Yes. So,
and it's gorgeous.
Being around all the little the mountains and just the
horses.
The outdoors was beautiful, and the house, and just the dance. I needed to learn how to work with others, and that really taught me how to be part of a group, be part of a team, and
you made a huge impact on the other women up at that facility, or down at that facility.
Yeah.
Right? All of my dancers.
We were so well behaved.
You're so well behaved that you completely impacted in such a powerful way. And they were just beyond belief surprised.
And it's mostly, I thank you really stuck it through for everyone. I realized how stressful it is to be the head cheerleader.
Everyone wants to be the head cheerleader, but it's a lot of work and responsibility.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, there's the most work comes from you, and just getting everybody ready. And it's hard to really be able to do something like this. And for us that that we don't really see how it is, see how much it takes to do everything. So I really thank you, Karen, for giving me the opportunity.
Oh, you're so welcome, and you earned it.
Thank you.
You yappity yapped and talked back a lot, didn't you? And how did you feel? I know, but how did you feel?
I felt
you made a funny joke though. You're like, yeah, I put up with you, meaning me.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
I would.
Karen is one girl you don't want to mess with, that's for sure. Or get on her bad side. She doesn't have a bad side, but when it comes to getting down, when it comes down to it, that when it comes to work and business, we gotta learn how to put our
yeah, don't play.
Yeah.
Right? But I mean, go ahead, slack off. How was that going for you in your drugs, right?
Exactly.
Go ahead. Don't care. Don't have an accountability or responsibility and someone, kicking your butt. The toughest coaches I ever had were the best ones. They called me on my BS. Yeah. And man, they laid me out. And I was just like, F you. And I was like, what? I said to myself, and I go, oh my God, they're right.
It's because they care. They
Absolutely.
See the potential. And that's what it's about, to being a leader. Getting down and dirty with the rest of the group, not just pushing them, but really getting down to the sticky situations and lifting people up. And yeah.
I mean, gratitude, these are the things that really hurt me. That's why I teach it so much. I had a poor attitude, and I took a lot for granted. And it's only because I didn't know. I didn't know how broken I was and how wounded I was. And so now I can see it. That's why I do what I do. And look at the progress. I mean, it's not even progress, it's mind-blowing. And it won't help you. You're not going to get on the list. You're not going to make the cut if you have gross insecurities that you're overcompensating with divaness or, righteousness or disrespect, lack of appreciation, lack of gratitude. And that was the whole thing. Taking this place for granted is the worst thing you could ever do to your own soul, and your spirit and your heart and your sobriety. So it's amazing. How about you, Mulan?
I had a lot of fun. It was a complete different experience. Like she was saying, it was, we weren't sure if we were going to make the cut. And so at the end, super exciting. I only had 30 days clean, so it was overwhelming, but it helped me know that as long as you keep pushing forward, you're gonna get results no matter what. So it was very cool. I felt very loved and respected there, and I hope that if anything too, like, they just know how grateful it was for me to get to experience that, because I'm not used to any of that. So, like, for Lori and for Karen, for you to just have to, you guys had our backs at the end of the day, and it's good to feel that from another person in sobriety and not the wrong kind of people having our back.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
so it was very inspiring, and just the discipline that you guys have, it gives me the motivation to have that discipline as much as I need it, and as much as I need to strive for it as well. And once you have the discipline, the respect, the just sit and listen attitude, you get what you ask for.
Yeah, the less attitude you have, the more you get.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I got you your jacket.
I know, and I was so thankful for that. I honestly wasn't thinking that, like, I was gonna get it, and it was okay with me. I just didn't want to mess up the dance, you know. But for Karen to vouch for me, it was like nobody's ever done that for me sober. So I wasn't used to that. And I thank you so much for that. Like, it literally was like the crown for the princess and stuff like that. Like, it felt so good to get that jacket.
Yeah, because it's more than just the jacket.
Yeah,
You
it's
said
like
it.
the welcoming of it. Like, you're in. Like, here's the jacket. You earned it. So
Yeah, and
That's how it felt.
the person who didn't earn it didn't get the jacket. You know, so it just worked out, but I know what I was aiming for. And so it was symbolic of, you're rewarded for beautiful behavior. You're rewarded for, you know, good behavior, not just good, beyond belief behavior.
right.
And it comes down for never taking anything for granted, the gratitude and the respect, yeah?
Yeah.
And showing up, even when you're having an off day,
Oh, yeah.
you know? And then look at the rewards.
Right.
Welcome to the rewards. That's why I would never do this myself. I would never have the profession I have and then do this as my nonprofit, you know, give back,
Right.
you know, and so I live it. But it's so, I mean, the magic behind everything. And now we get to perform again
I know.
and
That's
again
so exciting.
and again, you know. And it's just, it's just super, super exciting. So that's why it's worth all the grit.
Yes.
Okay, really proud of you. So how was it when you got back here? How were the other women in the facility when you got back?
They were just wondering, like, how was it? What did you do? How did it go? Like, where did you dance? They had a lot of questions. What did you eat? That's
Oh, you had good food, didn't you?
Everybody asked, yeah.
You tell me you had sliders, shrimp, caramelized onions.
Oh, I love
Oh
that.
my God, right?
Yeah.
The mini hot dog, they were so good.
Oh my God, mini hot dogs. Oh, those are like little piggies in the blanket. You know, little piggies in, like, oh, okay. So yeah, they asked a lot of questions, and then what?
Yeah.
What else?
Well, I didn't want to brag either, so I kept it very quiet, very like, oh, it was good. Oh yeah, that's what I explained to them. It's not about the dancing part. I mean, obviously you need to know the dance, but it's more about your attitude and your way of being. Yeah, you know.
Ooh, good
Way of being.
one.
And then
Jazzy.
I'm like, yeah, like I explained to them, really, like, Karen cares about us more having fun and having the right attitude, because it's good to be around all this, get this good connections, be around what we were is great for us, and you know, we're getting to see the other side, like another way of living, and they need to realize that it takes an attitude check, and just knowing how to, you know, act like the right time and place for everything, and that's what mainly is that, like I told them, that it's good.
Yeah, so I heard through the grapevine that now more women want to participate in dance class.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Is that all it took for me to finally get you on the stage? No, I know what it takes. They see it, why it's worth it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
There's
What they
quite a
say?
few girls
Tell me
that-
what they said.
Well, a lot of the ones that I talked to, they kept saying, "Oh yeah, Karen wants me to dance. Karen wants me to dance. I just have to show the discipline now. And I told them, you know how Karen is. At the end of the day, you know
She's
how
funny, she's beautiful.
Yeah, you can't have that discipline. No, it's true. Like, and
She got gray hair.
she got red hair, baby. So
She got kissed by naughty by nature.
ooh. That's
Right here, baby. Right here.
That's right.
Of course, he kissed me and Lori.
Wow.
That's why it's worth it.
Exactly.
Next time, you know who it's gonna be.
Yep.
CB Bear.
CB Bear.
No, yeah, it was cool, and there are quite a bit of girls that do want to dance the next.
Well, they better get their acts together, yeah?
Yeah.
Did I ever once treat you like you couldn't do this?
No.
And that you're
Never.
different or handicapped because of your addictions and what you come from?
Not at all. In fact, you motivated me to like be like you in a way, you know. I look forward to leading people and like inspiring others, and you really inspired us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's big, you know, and it is tough.
I kept looking at you, and I just thought to myself, wow, she's so amazing. Like, she's so strong. You know, you're really. It's not easy to put up with us. You know?
Really
We're
isn't.
like torture chambers.
It really isn't. Yeah.
I almost
Like
left y'all
Alexis
for the
said.
men's prison. Oh my God.
But yeah, you really like inspired me and made me realize a lot about myself that I didn't see. You know, I have you to thank.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, that means a lot to me, and that's what I'm looking for. In terms of, that's why I'm here. Is I can teach anyone to dance. That's easy.
Yeah.
But can you teach someone to not take life for granted
Yeah.
and to be sober and to, you know, go out there and kill it, right? And give back to the next and the next and the next. And, you know, that was the biggest gift of all, is that all of you collectively gave back to the other women at the other facility in such a way that they have a greater chance of success. Oh, and they wanted to come up here,
Oh yeah.
right? That they wanted to come from the sanctuary location to the kick your butt location. Isn't that true?
Yeah. They
Uh-huh.
wanted to come here.
Yeah, because they wanted this environment
Yeah.
that
a
I
lot
could
of
never.
the girls over there, all of the girls over there made me feel very welcome, made me feel very, it was like a connection that we all had, you know. I loved it over there. The girls are awesome. You know, at the end of the day, I hope that they did get something out of it the way we got something out of it. I got closer to the girls here that I went with over there.
Right.
And the girls over there, I'm not used to hanging out with girls sober and just kicking it and just laughing and enjoying and experiencing it with dance. But I had so much fun, and it gives me that confidence to know that it's okay to have friendships and they mean something.
Yeah, I know, because that was a big deal. So this is about peace and unity,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That this is about we all can get along,
Yeah.
you know, and accept each other. And we also had a lot of drama, right? A ton of drama. On the flip side is where we didn't even know.
Right.
You know, with some of the girls that had the way worse attitudes. Yeah. And, you know, and the other women around going through detox, there's just a lot. So as beautiful as one side of it is, there's always the other side of the coin. You know, and we still have to work with that
Yeah.
and still not give up, because it's easy to say, ugh,
Oh, yeah.
why should we have to deal with this? But so I want to thank you all for really, you know, making such a difference. And this is the way to get more and more human beings
Right.
to own their extraordinariness and their sobriety and their recovery and their power.
Yeah.
You know, so thank you.
Thank you as well.
Okay.